What's up, everyone? So, word on the street is that the Dallas Mavericks might finally be ready to fire general manager Nico Harrison. And honestly, my only response is, what took you so long? Look, there have been so many opportunities to make this move. They should have fired him the second he even thought about trading Luka Dončić. They should have canned him after that disastrous Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin trade. That bizarre press conference last April? Yep, that should have been it. Winning the Cooper Flagg lottery and still keeping him around? Absolutely wild. And don't even get me started on forcing an 18-year-old 6'9" forward to play point guard because the roster construction was so hilariously bad. Like, who does that? But according to NBA insider Marc Stein, the negativity around the franchise is finally wearing on ownership. Team Governor Patrick Dumont might prefer giving Harrison more time, but at this point, contemplating an in-season change has become unavoidable at the highest levels of the organization. Let's talk about the absolute carnage Harrison has left in his wake. Luka Dončić is out here thriving with the Lakers, putting up MVP-caliber numbers for a 7-3 team. Quentin Grimes is averaging a career-high 17 points for Philly. Jalen Brunson, leading the Knicks deep into the playoffs. All the players who left Dallas are doing great. That should tell you everything. Meanwhile, back in Dallas, complete disaster. The Mavericks are sitting at 3-7 with the worst offense in the entire NBA. They're shooting 30.3% from three. That's literally Russell Westbrook career average territory, and we all know how that goes. Anthony Davis, the guy Harrison bet his entire career on, is already dealing with injuries and posting his lowest scoring numbers since year 2. The Cooper Flagg point guard experiment? Dead on arrival. They had D'Angelo Russell starting by Game 8. Here's why this matters right now. The Mavericks are in this incredibly narrow window where they can still salvage Cooper Flagg's future. They've got their 2026 first-round pick, their last chance to get Flagg an affordable young running mate before they lose control of their picks from 2027 to 2030. Plus, Anthony Davis still has some trade value. But that window is closing fast. Every injury, every poor performance, it shrinks. And when he becomes extension eligible this offseason, his value could completely evaporate. The smart move is obvious. Tank this season, get a high pick, trade AD and the vets to recoup assets, and build around Flagg properly. But here's the problem. When a GM is on the hot seat, they don't think long-term. They think about survival. Harrison's best path to keeping his job isn't doing what's right for the franchise. It's proving that the moves he already made were correct. That means doubling down, bringing Kyrie back too soon, maybe making desperate win-now trades that mortgage even more of the future. Marc Stein's reporting makes it clear. The issue isn't just the bad vibes or the fire Nico chants at games. It's that the front office executive who conceived and pushed for the widely criticized Doncic deal can no longer be the one trying to pilot the organization past it. That's the real truth bomb right there. How can the person who created this mess be trusted to fix it? Harrison's personal interests don't align with the team's long-term future anymore. They probably stopped aligning the moment he traded a 25-year-old MVP candidate. Look, the Mavericks got incredibly lucky with Cooper Flagg. They had a 1.8% chance of landing him. That wasn't skill, it was pure lottery luck. But they have him now, and they have a brief window to do right by him and set up the next decade of Dallas basketball. The question is, will they let the architect of this disaster continue calling the shots? Or will they finally make the move that should have been made months ago? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Nico Harrison be fired? And if so, who should replace him? Hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA coverage.